For every coin the people in the street lost by not working, they were losing hundreds of thousands. So, in the name of their sacred money, they had to do something and the people won. Little by little, you are being conditioned. That's what our extraterrestrial friends are concerned about. You are a human being, not a robot. Wake up now. Have you ever wondered, just to give you an example, what would happen if the electricity went out in a supermarket with the new cash registers and the new barcode system of recording prices? The checkout assistants wouldn't even be able to add up the goods. The codes on most articles would make it an impossible task. Has it ever crossed your minds that the encoding stops you, the consumer, from knowing the price of a tin of baked beans, unless you go through the list you are given? But that's an arduous task. So you are less and less aware of how much you are spending, and imperceptibly, the financiers take control of your own money. I knew a charming little shopkeeper who had a problem with his cash register. I arrived while it was being repaired. He sold me 2 articles at $1.38 each. It took him about 3 minutes to work out the total on a piece of paper, and he ended up giving me $2.34 change from the $5 I had handed him, simply because he'd lost the habit of making such a simple addition, even on paper. He trusts the machine, as do thousands of others like him. People put their trust in credit cards and computers. They're wrong because, imperceptibly, they're no longer thinking for themselves. They're letting the financiers add up for them. Imperceptibly, they're no longer in control. Let's do a little experiment together, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Are you ready? Right, a few lines up, I did an addition for you and explained that I'd bought $2.76 worth of goods, and that the shopkeeper handed me $2.34 in change from $5. Fortunately, you weren't the shopkeeper, as I would have made you lose 10 cents. I did that deliberately to catch you out. If, however, you are among those who stopped when reading the paragraph to check the sum, then that indicates that you are not easily led. If you fall into the second category, of those who didn't check, you'd better change your attitude now. You are a human being, containing a divine fragment. Be proud of it, and stop behaving like a sheep. You've already read this book to the end. That's wonderful in itself. Wonderful. Yes, because that shows that you are interested in more than just your steak and chips, hamburger, sauerkraut, or a glass of beer. So there you go.